probably in the next few days one will hear people talking about Richard rather a lot in very, very warm, loving terms. And I'd like to emphasize that all the nice things they say about him are absolutely true. He was a true gentleman, very generous, very courteous, and wonderful to be with.
Hello, Margot.
Barbara, I'm sorry. I have a crisis. I wondered if Tom could help.
For you, Margot, anything.
Please, don't be silly, Tom. This is serious.
Richard was, of course, the star, but the other three of us had a similar sort of career in the theatre, doing the classics and repertory and odd bits and bobs of television. So we spoke the same language and came from the same sort of background. I think that helped.
Could you please tell me what that is, Tom?
It's a bill from Harrods.
Thank you. And would you please read aloud the item under quail's eggs?
£2 of leeks.
If one is lucky enough to be a part of a very, very successful situation comedy, one can only be proud of the work. And, of course, the marvellous thing about it is that it leads on to other things, and people go to see Shakespeare and Ayckbourn because they've enjoyed seeing people on the television. So I think he was one of those wonderful jobbing actors who what he wanted to do was work. And, of course, the fact that The Good Life was such a success was, I think, a source of pride to him.
So you've had to let the phone go?
I think the thing about situation comedies in the 70s was the fact that they were true to the phrase. They were comedies of situation. And therefore, if the situation was strong enough, i.e. these two very disparate couples living next to each other who actually got on rather well, that's what made, I think, the strength of the situation. The chemistry, I don't know how that worked. As I said before, if we knew, we'd put it in a bottle and sell it, wouldn't we? I suppose the thing about Dickie was his enormous courtesy, his good humour, and the wonderful self-deprecation that he had. He was always putting himself down. He never gave himself quite enough credit. Let's hope lots of other people will.